from start to finish in this program is you get a listing, send me an email with the address. I'm going to look it up to see if we have a sale date or a value. Disclose that to you. That's where you're going to tell me no, the value is incorrect, order an interior. If you want me to inspect the property myself, I will go out there and meet you to inspect the property, take pictures. Get the process started early, even if you don't have an offer. Send in the package with the listing so we can get the HAPA part, either go HAPA or just get that part out of the way. A lot of times, if you don't have an offer and it goes through the HAPA process, we're going to issue you a net. Say this is how much we're going to accept on this. This is how much we want a net. Now keep in mind that with HAPA, you can't negotiate. The net, it is what it is. HAPA does not negotiate. On the fast track, you can't. If we counter you and issue you a net, your seller, your buyer can counter back and say, no, I want to give you this much. Okay, so I do have some that get approved HAPA, but they don't like the net, so then we pull it, or they decide just to go regular fast track. Sometimes we accept them, sometimes we don't. I want you to write this down. 75%. If we have an offer, and this is our benchmark, that's less than 75% of our value, it's going to be a denial. If it's 75% or higher, it'll be a counter because we're not going to accept 75%. But that's the benchmark for you to know when it's just going to be a flat out denial.
And your value is determined by
we do appraisals.
Interior also, right?
We do an interior if you tell me that we should do an interior. We do exteriors. Drive-bys.
But they are done by appraisers, not BPOs.
They're not BPOs.
Thank you.
Appraisals.
And you'll tell us what that value is right up front, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the beauty of it. We kind of know where we're coming from in the net. And of course, we're looking for market value on these properties. Someone had brought up here, weren't sure why Wells Fargo was doing that because we get more in REO. It's not true. We're mitigating loss in a short sale. Our loss is usually 10% less on a short sale than on an REO. Sometimes I mean, on a low mod, our loss is about 25%. On a short sale, it's about 45%. REO, 65% of that. I have my short sales for the portfolio that are supposed to close in 45 days since March 2. Why? Because I'm not getting complete packages. I'm missing something in the package, or I'm missing an initial. So it's really not all on the banks. We basically have a room that's about the size of this building full of fax machines. And someone would pull something off the fax saying, who has John Smith? And then you have 20 processors saying, I have John Smith. Oh, there's no loan number on it. So how do we know which one? Oh, well, let's look at it by the property address. So then somebody else has to sit there and try to find out the loan number and then who it belongs to. So Equator was supposed to fix that problem. Our teams are either in Iowa, Texas, or North Carolina. If you have any other questions, please feel free to email me. The best way to get a hold of me is email. You can call me. I have 2 cell phones on my card. And I will send you I'll send you all the documents, the HAPA and the fast track and the Wells Fargo timeline as well.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.